Okay, welcome to this week's episode of Titillating Tuesday. It's your boy here, Modern Day Prophecies and Esoterics. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh? Today, today we're gonna talk about sleeper cell perps. These are sleeper cell perps that are very hard to track because you can look into your life and see many instances where you're like, who came up with that idea? That idea, yeah, you can only come up with that if you intend to perp on people. But then when you look at the person that came up with the idea, you're like, there's no way this person has enough intelligence to come up with an idea that is so complex that it can be amounting to what perpetration is. Because, like, look at the things they do, like our food. They've been popping on us with our food. Yeah, you can't find natural food anymore. And everybody came up with a good idea. Like, look at oranges. They came up, make the skin thicker, make it bigger. And like, I mean, why the fuck would you want to do that for? And then all the problems that come with genetically modified food. Yeah, it tastes like rats. Yeah, yeah, all the problems that come with genetically modified food. Yeah, that it's not worth eating anymore. But then, if you look at the people who came up with this idea, there's no way they have a mind so complex that it will have that many levels for them to be perping on us. So there must be sleeper cells. Somebody must have like a signal that they look out for before a dumb idea comes into their head. Like, I don't know, you can see a fucking child crossing the road with a balloon and say, oh, okay, it's dumb idea time. let me tamper with your water. Let me try and make water better for you. How can you make water better for us? Water in its purest form is the best thing for us. Now they're going to start putting fluoride and chlorine in that shit, yeah? Because it's good for our teeth and stupidness like that. They're perpetrating on us by just trying to make things better for us. Yeah. And now they've found out that fluoride is not good for our teeth anymore. But it's too late. They've already contaminated our water supply with fluoride and shit like that in it. Yeah. David, can you imagine? They used to give people fluoride tablets. Can you imagine that shit? They even perpetrated on the planet. Remember the CFCs they used to use in the fridges and that, yeah? And they put the holes in the ozone layer, yeah? And before they found out that shit, but they're not people who would have had a mind so complex that they could have foreseen that. It's like they have, I think, even the Almighty made most of us sleeper cells, like, and people look out for certain signs before they start acting out wild. That's what I told you. I thought a pandemic was when people start to act like pan, because the genus pan that refers to a chimpanzee, right? So I thought people are gonna start making ooh and ah noises and running about like that's what I thought a pandemic was. And I think the Almighty also has signs that would appear that will make people, will trigger people to act like sleeper cells, but those are religious triggers. So anyway, back to these pubs. They try to make products for our skin. We should not let them perpetrate. We should not let them perpetrate on our skin and flesh. We should not make. Well, I'm supposed to make people laugh, but I'm also supposed to be giving you certain warning signs about perpetrators. Some of these perpetrations are not due to people being malicious, they're due to people being ignorant. That's why I came up and I coined the phrase malignorance, where you're half malicious and half ignorant. And we can't tell you're in superposition, so you're malignorant. So I'm gonna teach you a few things and also make you laugh. Yeah, so basically they try to come up with products to treat our skin. Our skin is perfect the way it is. Yeah, I got a friend of mine who made a facial scrubber or something, and it was made out of hemp. And I'm thinking, should I tell her what hemp is? Yeah, hemp is something that's gonna make hemp is something that's gonna make you high. This girl is sitting there saying, hold on a minute, this face scrubber tastes nice, and she's eating half of it. She's getting high as a kite, and I'm like, nah, I better leave her with it. I'm not perping on that, but I'm just saying. Some people, but you see, and then if you look at the particles, if you get the particles in that facial scrubber, yeah, and you apply it to your skin, it's an abrasive, yeah, it's gonna cut your skin in so many different ways. But what kind of friend would I be if I didn't tell people that? Yeah, because I'm from an engineering background. I know that when you rub two surfaces together, there's something called friction, and the hardest material known to man when you rub things together is diamond. Yeah. Now, if you're gonna put sugar and salt and things like that, and sand, yeah, and glass or ceramic based materials, those are hard materials, right? Yeah, you don't want to rub your skin with anything that contains anything like that because you rub your skin, it'll be like face off. It'll be like face off. You rub that shit on there, it will dry, and you remove it and you take your face off with it. Yes. So I'm trying to encourage my friend to eat all of it instead of scrubbing it on our face. But you see, these are the ideas that people came up with, yeah, which leads to perpetration, but it's not really malicious, yeah. It's just like we didn't know enough. We don't know how to model for skin. We don't know how to design for any products to treat our skin properly, because I know how to work with metals and plastics. People know how to work with woods, sands, and paper, but nobody knows how to work with flesh and skin, because that's like half solid and half liquid. Yeah, it's a kind of fluid that is messed up. Like, you know what I mean? So we don't know how to treat it. So to allow people to suggest that you do this and that with your body is a mistake. You must listen to your intuition and look at what works in life, yeah, before you decide. Yeah. Now I hope this episode has been informative, both informative and funny. Does it make you laugh? I'm going to keep it short on the 6 minutes. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh? Titillating Tuesday. Out of here.